Hi guys, it's Chris at Cork and Crown, back at this dining room table with some more cider to try. And we've been doing some various sort of commercial ciders. And this is different. It's a cider made by somebody I know. Somebody I know quite well and like very much indeed, and he gave me this bottle. But I think he gave me it like 2 years ago. We were messaging earlier, we're going to meet up at the cider salon at the Toye in London on the date that I've forgotten. And you should go to the cider salon at the Toye if you like cider and live in London. 20 quid a ticket. Best value 20 quid you will ever spend. Best value 20 quid you'll ever spend. You'll get to meet some amazing producers, taste some amazing stuff, loads of amazing stuff. There's talks on as well if you want to attend those. 20 quid. I'm saying no more. What's not to like? It's brilliant. Do it. Anyway, the chap I'm talking about is Jack Toye, who you may know or may not know about. Jack Toye, if you read Cider Review at all, he writes, contributes a lot to Cider Review. And if you don't read Cider Review, again, why not? Look it up, subscribe. It's just free stuff in your inbox. It's really interesting stuff about cider and perry. Adam Wells, who's one of the main guys there as well, who just brought out his perry book. Yeah, check out Cider Review as well. But Jack was an amateur cider maker in Norfolk. I went to his house once and into the family garage where he had many casks, like Scotch whiskey casks and all sorts, fermenting around the place in his garage. It's pretty amazing. He gave me lots of bottles. And this is one of the bottles he gave me. And it's the very last one. As you can see, there's no label on it. You cannot purchase this. It's called WHO 7.3%. That's not the name. That's the ABV. It's not the World Health Organization. It's White Horse Orchards. It's a blend of apples that grow locally to areas. But I found out a couple of days ago that he's going professional. He's registered. He's doing it. He's going to do it. So this has been brewed somewhere in my shed. I found it when I found the other bottles that had the what was it? The last film, in fact, it was the Exmoor Mellow from Secret Orchard, and it was the Russet from Turner's. This was in there as well. This bottle, I'd forgotten about it. It's terrible of me, but I'm going to open it. I'm going to try it. It's a blend. Before I open it, I'll tell you what the blend is. Swipe to unlock. Yes. It's me. Okay, so White House. Sorry, I keep getting that wrong. White House Orchard blend. First one, Golden Russet, which he loves, but this was picked in 2021, harvested. The tree died in 2022, so it's the only time he's got to use it, and he loves it. And as he's going pro, he thinks he wants to plant some more so he can use it again because he thinks it's delicious. I spoke to him about this earlier. Egremont Russet, quite a famous one. Barnack Beauty, never heard of it. Spartan, have heard of that one. Herring's Pippin, never heard of it. Allington Pippin, never heard of it. Jupiter, might have heard of it. Lord Lambourne, might have heard of it. So yeah, quite obscure stuff. And a lot of it, basically, I think they're going to be eaters. Yeah, eaters, basically, for the most part. Because that's what they grow on the East Coast. And that's what they made the cider out of. And that's why it's this brighter colour. So, enough of that. I don't know if it's still all sparkling. I'm going to guess it's sparkling. There's some yeast in the bottom. Let's open it and find out. Oh, little bit of a hiss. Anything happening? Yeah, there's some bubbles rising. I don't know if you can see that, but there are some bubbles. Just a few rising to the top. Not really a smoking gun, because there's not enough gas in there. But let's pour it out. And we talked yesterday in the last film, whatever, about ciders getting old and aging and so forth. And when should you not drink them? Well, this is pretty old, but I suspect it's got good acidity, so it should keep pretty well. Let's pour it out. Oh yeah, nice bubbles. Bottle conditioned, so nice fine bubbles. Yeah, definitely. Colour. I've got my temporary thingamajig, which I'll use to demonstrate the colour. There it is. Nice colour, huh? Pale gold. Nice pale bright gold, that. Really good. Let's smell it. I expect this to be like a white wine, like the russet from Turner's that we had in the last film. Oh, it seems richer and creamier though than that, I must say. It does have a vinous quality to it, but it's also got kind of a, there's almost like a cream soda thing going on, but there's a greenness to it at the back as well. Nettles, grass, that kind of thing. Almost like a nutty character, I want to say as well. It smells really good actually. It smells really good. I don't think the aging will do it any harm whatsoever. He did 90 bottles of this, FYI. Yeah, it smells like a wine. It smells like an unoaked Chardonnay. That's what I'm going to say it smells like. Not exactly, not that, not really buttery, but there's something, maybe hints of butteriness about it as well. Let's try it. Bubbles are great, really good. Yeah, this is nice. It's nice. It's totally different to like those tannic West Country ciders. But people who like sparkling wines, dry sparkling wine, you totally go for this. It's really good. The bubbles are great. The bubbles are great, perfectly judged. Not too much, not too little. That buttery element I'm getting, loads of minerality, loads of it. You know, the mountain stream, I haven't been there for a while, but I've taken another trip up to the mountain. I've waded into that mountain stream. I've pulled out a stone and I've licked it. Minerality. There's that kind of grassy green, slightly herbaceous character actually. There's a sort of herbaceous character to it. I can't nail the herbs, but there is something in there that's making me think. I was thinking nettles, but it's not that. There's something more herby about it. Yeah. Elements of cream soda, hints of butteriness, minerality, stone fruit but with no sugar whatsoever, like the pit out of a nectarine or something, hints of that about it. That herb thing, this is really good. It's not bang in your face, but it's great. It's a really good cider. I like it a lot. I like it a lot. This is a really good example of what you can do with Eastern County ciders. For me, they are more like wine than the West Country ones. If the West Country ones are like wine, they're closer to like red wines because of the tannic sort of element to it, but they're still not really. But this style of thing, it really is close to a really good white wine. Crisp, delicious. I'm still tasting it. It's got length. It's good. It's good, Jack. It's good. Thank you so much for letting me have it. Man, I wish I could have compared it to what it was like when you gave me it 2 years ago. I'm sure this will have evolved, but I really like it. WHO, White House Estate, not horse, 7.5% from Jack Toye in Norfolk, Downham Market in Norfolk. Thank you, Jack, and I look forward to seeing you at the Cider Salon. So there you go, guys. Thank you for joining me at my table with a delicious bottle of unique cider, really. I hope you join me again. But until that time, cheers.